Hello all friends of the Gene Keys. I'm very excited to be sitting here and able to introduce to you the first ever Gene Keys Guides program. And what is a Gene Keys guide? A guide is someone who has started the journey of unlocking their own wisdom and who can help others towards finding their own inner wisdom. That's what a guide is. And this program empowers you to take the Gene Keys out into the world and to share them with integrity, with clarity, and with compassion. And I think it's come at a very important time for humanity. It's a time of much needed change. And the vision at the core of the Gene Keys is that these teachings can inspire and support and awaken many people. And a guide is someone who will model the teachings and provides easy to access and practical ways for people to understand them. And people from all walks of life, not just a few privileged people, but people from all over the world. So if you feel passionate about the Gene Keys and you've been waiting for this, then I think this program may be of real interest to you. And if you're watching this video, it's likely you already know that the Gene Keys are not about knowledge. So this isn't a training program that teaches you how to deliver knowledge. The Gene Keys are a living stream of wisdom. So a guide is something comparatively new. A guide isn't an expert, and you aren't a teacher. You're more like a spiritual friend. You know, the guide is someone who travels the path with you, beside you, but they model it for you. And in this program, you're going to learn from a group of very experienced guides, travelers, through 7 self-study modules. It's a self-study course, which means you can work at your own pace, in your own way, fit it around your own lifestyle. And during this course, we will be sharing insights from a range of experiences in different areas like from holding one-to-one sessions with the Gene Keys profile and guiding people along the golden path, to how to host groups and workshops and online retreats and all kinds of different things and different practical techniques and pointers that we'll give you. And finally, as a Gene Keys guide, you'll become part of a wider global family, all serving, alongside each other, offering the same wisdom stream with a vision of a new kind of future for the earth and for humanity. So it's very exciting. Who's it for? It's for absolutely anyone. There are 2 prerequisites. You need to have done part 1 and 2 of the Golden Path, the online Golden Path, and then you're applicable to become a guide. You may be someone who loves the Gene Keys and wants to share the wisdom with others in a more informal way, and you just like to build your confidence a little bit so that you could host small groups and things like that, then this is a great program for you. You may be more of an entrepreneur and you want to set up the Gene Keys as a business, and as a guide you'll be given a great deal of creative freedom to use any aspects of the Gene Keys that you feel drawn to. And that this program will help you to hone your specific skill set and direct it through the Gene Keys teachings into the world. So we help you tailor that. Or perhaps you're already sharing the Gene Keys wisdom, and you've already integrated it into a professional capacity or a therapeutic capacity. And anyone with those kind of trainings are also very welcome into this guides program, and I think you'd find it very helpful in integrating any practices you already have along with the Gene Keys. And finally, the guides program is a prerequisite for the ambassador initiation, which will be coming out in the future, the new one. So this is an invitation to all friends of Gene Keys, anyone who feels a deep resonance with these teachings, to consider this program, whether the Gene Keys are part of your vocation or they're just a kind of secret flame inside your heart. The Gene Keys team and myself have poured a great deal of love into this extraordinary program, And I think you'll find it really, it's the beginning of a new phase for the Gene Keys to be shared widely, creatively, in the world with a huge amount of freedom. So come and make the most of it.